Love, I'm home from work. Where are you? Hey, are you okay? Yeah, you don't normally go to bed so early. Oh, when did it start? Oh, babe, I'm so sorry. No, seriously. Anytime you feel lousy, I just want to somehow magically make you feel better. I know. If only I had some sort of magic elixir, make you feel right as rain. I do have magical cuddles, though. So what's wrong? Does it feel like a cold or something like that? Any nausea? No? Well, that's good at least. Oh. Yeah, just really run down. I mean, it does kind of make sense that you would get run down eventually. You've been going so hard, not only just at work, but everywhere. I know. You want to do everything all the time, but you're not a superhero. You need to take a break. Yeah. Like I was telling you the other week, my manager ended up getting her vaccine, and she had the worst reaction. Like, honestly, she was put out for like a whole week just because of it. Yeah, it wasn't just because of the vaccine, but she'd been doing so much leading up to it that it just made sense that her body just hit a wall. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I had to do some extra stuff at work. Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, she's feeling better now, but now I've got to look after you. Yes, I do. I got to be your nurse. Help help you get back to fighting shape. Yeah. Well, did you take your temperature yet? No, like you're just looking a little flushed. Let me go get the thermometer. Come on. Okay. Open up. There we go. Now close your mouth and don't talk until I tell you it's okay. I'll just enjoy your silence and talk at you. Not that I don't do that enough already. Did you have anything to eat today? No? Babe, I know even when you're not hungry, you should have something. I could even just make you up some, like, broth or something. Maybe a simple soup. Okay, we'll see how you're feeling. I mean, if you do end up having a fever, you might not be up for something hot like soup, but we can see. I can always make you a smoothie if you're wanting something cooler. Yeah. Yeah, I can just figure out something. I'll get creative in the kitchen. If need be, if there's anything that you're craving and you really want, I can go pick it up. It'd be no problem at all. Heck, there's so many delivery services now. I'm sure we could find somebody to drop it off. Yeah. Okay, you should be good now. Let me see. Okay. So you don't have too bad. You're at like 99.8. So just a low grade fever. That also tracks with just being worn out. We just gotta keep an eye on it and make sure that your fever doesn't go any higher. And if you're getting really bad chills or anything, let me know. Okay. Promise? Okay. Yeah, fevers can suck. I know you just flip back and forth from being boiling hot to chills. Ugh, it's the worst. especially when you're sleeping and you just wake up sweating. But it's okay. I'm here for you. I'll do whatever you need. Okay? Do you have any water? Okay, I'll go grab you some. No, okay, I won't go now. I'll just wait. Did you want to watch something? Could bring your laptop in if you want. No? Okay. What else are you feeling? Like, what other symptoms do you have? Okay. Did you take anything yet? Babe. Okay, I'll grab you medication and some water when I get up. Yeah. In the meantime, I can just lay with you for a bit. Yeah, I'll stroke your hair. Just make you feel loved and relaxed. It's very calming. It makes me think of when I was a kid and my mom would just sit at my bedside and stroke my hair until I fell asleep. Okay, but you're not allowed to fall asleep yet. Save that for after you've had some medication. Yeah. I can stay with you until you fall asleep later. And then I can get up and make some food. I think I'll make some soup just in case. Even if you don't feel like eating it right away, at least we'll have it on hand. And it'll be easy to heat up quickly. I'll see. Maybe I'll put a little bit of veggies in there, but cut them small. Do you want chicken noodle soup? I don't know. People always say something with the chicken, it makes you better. I don't know exactly what the chemical is in there or whether it's just a placebo effect, but I always crave chicken noodle soup when I'm not feeling good. Yeah, who knows? Maybe it's just a ploy from Big Campbell's. Who knows? We don't normally get too sick, so I am more than willing to look after you when you do. I'm sick all the time in comparison, and you're always there for me. Yes, just let me take care of you for a bit. I'm sure you'll be feeling fine in no time. You always bounce back really quickly. Yeah. If your throat starts hurting, I think I might still have some of my cough syrup left. The really strong stuff with the codeine in it. Yeah. I'll just knock you out for a bit, and then hopefully when you wake up, you'll be feeling much better. Oh yeah, that stuff is the best for when I had anything wrong with my throat. Oh jeez. Yeah. Oh, when I still had my tonsils, it was the worst. I don't know if I told you, but when I was in high school, I think it was grade 12, I was in one of the plays, and I think it was opening night is when I was the worst, like the most sick that I was at that point. I had strep throat, and I don't know if I'd gone to the doctors yet. I think I waited till the next day because I didn't have time. But I didn't have any strong cough syrup. I didn't have anything like prescribed. I just had like the over-the-counter stuff. And so it wasn't enough. And thankfully I wasn't in the play until Act 2. So I just got into my costume, did my makeup, and then I just was sitting upright in a chair backstage in our little, like, the classroom that we use as our green room. I was just sitting up in the chair, and I kind of curled my legs up onto the chair with me, and I was just in and out of consciousness. I don't know what I would have done if I had been in the first act, but my fever was like 102 at that point. We didn't have any understudies, so otherwise I probably wouldn't have been in the show that night, but must go on. Thankfully, I only had like a dozen lines or so. And then the other part, when I went on, I didn't have to say anything, so it was just bad. Yeah, what a way to have an opening night. Yeah, if I had been a lead or anything, that would have been a nightmare, but thank goodness I didn't have that pressure. Yeah, that was terrible. I did get medication, so the next performance was not as bad. I didn't have as high of a fever. uh, and then I think a year or two later, I got strep throat again, really bad. And at that point, I was taking a course in university for Russian, and I had a really bad habit of not wanting to measure out the cough syrup that I was taking. Like, if I had it when I was out, I would just have the bottle in my bag, and I didn't want to carry around a spoon or anything with me. So I would just take a swig. And it was so bad. I can't really remember much of that week, and having to go to class and try to learn another language. Pretty sure I just like bombed all my like spelling tests and stuff that week. uh it's so bad. And of course then like the teacher would call on me and I can't respond. I had zero voice. I know, and I never lose my voice. That was one of the few times that I did. I sounded so pathetic. uh I'm so glad that I ended up getting my tonsils taken out. Well worth it. I know, yeah, recovery sucks, but at least I had you. You make everything better. Yeah, that was also nice because I also had strong painkillers after that. Yeah, that was the liquid morphine. Jeez. That was so bad. Yeah, I barely remember that week at all. But at least I took the exact amount and you made sure that I measured it out and took it every 4 hours. Yeah, they did tell me it's probably the worst pain that you'll feel in your entire life, besides childbirth. But honestly, it wasn't that bad. Like, I had strong medication, so I really didn't feel very much. It's well worth it. But it did taste really gross. Like, the morphine stuff had like this weird, faint, lemony taste to it. I don't know. Anytime I smell something similar to it now, it just like has flashbacks, and I'm just like, ugh. I know, baby. But at least I had you there for me. You escorted me from the bed to the couch, and then back to the bed at night. That's all I did. Yeah, I remember faintly watching some shows, but I feel like I would need to just watch them completely over again. Yeah, I have no idea what was going on. Yeah, you looked after me like I was just some zonked out toddler. You're like, just stay here, don't go anywhere. Don't drool on anything. This is why I have to look after you now. Yes, you do so much for me all the time, and not just while I'm sick. It's just fair. No, I honestly want to. It's not just out of obligation. It also helps that you just look so cute. You just look so sad, dejected. It's okay, you'll get better. You just need to honestly sleep through it. It's probably one of the major things, too. You're just so sleep deprived. You need to get caught up. Maybe we need to set some ground rules for every week. Like limiting how much you're able to do for other people. I know anytime someone asks for a favor, you're just immediately like, yes, I will do it. Absolutely anything. But babe, you can't do that. People end up taking advantage of you and you end up getting worn out like this. You gotta say no to some stuff. I know, it hurts you. But you have to learn to let people down. You can try letting them down gently. You can make excuses if you want, but you have to tell them no. And if they really are your friend, they won't care. They know other people that they can go to. It's not do or die. It's not all up to you. I know. That's just how you're made, but I'll work with you. Because I don't want to see you like this very often. It is inevitable, kind of, but we can work on it together. We can do self-care. We can have a dedicated night where we just do everything that helps us relax. We can have an off day where it's just us. We can go out and go to places that you've been meaning to go, try new foods, whatever will make you happy and relaxed. Or we can just stay in, cuddle, get caught up on our TV, order in, whatever makes you happy. You're worth it. I want to see you happy and healthy. Because I want to have you around for a long time. We got to work on your mental wellness. Your physical wellness is usually fine. Mine's the opposite. My physical wellness is in the toilet, and my mental wellness is much better. Gotta have some sort of balance. So we'll help each other out. Okay. Let me go get those meds, and I'll grab some water. Was there anything else you wanted? Did you need another blanket or some big fuzzy socks? No? No, too warm? Okay. Yeah, I'll be back. And then I can pet you, stroke your hair until you fall asleep. And I'll get going on that soup. Okay, I'll be right back.